You're an entrepreneur, and that means you're special, but it doesn't mean you're superhuman. Without health and well being, you cannot excel at your work or enjoy your life. Wellness, and we're talking about real wellness, not having the perfect body and taking Instagrammable baths, is something we should all strive for. So, to gain a new perspective on wellness and to celebrate Native American Heritage Month, I read The Seven Circles by Chelsey Luger and Thosh. So much of their discussion of wellness will seem familiar to you, but the author's understanding of why these practices are so important is driven by their Native American heritage and beliefs. Luger and Collins draw on centuries of wisdom passed on by their elders and focus on accessibility and inclusivity in all of their wellness practices. There are no calls for perfection or extraordinary spending, just small steps to be a better and healthier you. So let's get into 5 daily practices that you can do to find wellness in your life from the 7 circles. Tip number 1, make movement a regular practice. The word exercise can be very intimidating or even daunting for a lot of people. It conjures ideas of perfect bodies at the gym or people pushing over giant tires during CrossFit. But movement does not need to be competitive, and it certainly shouldn't be focused on beauty and perfection. Much like our ancestors, we need to make movement a regular part of our day. While most of us are not hunting and foraging for food, we can still create space for movement in our regular daily practice. Whether that means playing with your dog at the park, welcoming the morning sun with yoga instead of your phone, or taking calls as you walk around the block. Find ways to incorporate movement throughout your day. Movement, it will boost your energy, enhance your mood, and especially if these things are done outdoors, you're going to feel great. Luger and Collins call this using the earth gym. Admittedly, leaving the house or your office may require a little extra time, but the energy and positivity you gain from that movement, combined with the fresh air in nature, will more than make up for any small amount of time that you've lost. Tip number 2, make your spaces sacred. No matter the size of your home or office, make it a priority to create a peaceful space that brings you joy, what the authors call a sacred place. Visual clutter and disarray create stress. Minimalism, cleanliness, and order encourage calm and serenity, which will help you focus. Caring for your home and office also engenders a sense of pride in your space and helps create gratitude for what you have, no matter the size. You don't need to have the biggest house on the block or the finest decor. Creating sacred spaces is not a competition. You just need a space that reflects you and gives you a sense of peace. Make picking up a daily practice. Be thoughtful about what you add to your space and be willing to remove things if clutter's taken over. When you feel overwhelmed, take time to appreciate the peace and beauty you've created in your own special sacred space. Tip number 3, nurture your body and mind with wholesome food. As an overworked entrepreneur, it is so easy to treat food and meals as something to just get done. Ordering takeout, eating packaged food, or snacking your way through the day can seem good enough. Unfortunately, we all know this type of food can drain your energy and comes with real short-term and long-term health risks. You have to start cooking. And whether that's cooking regular meals or prepping large batches of food for the week, find ways to incorporate wholesome food into your diet. And make time to visit farmers markets or other venues where the vendors are close to the food's origins. Learn about what's in season and what's grown locally to experience vibrant flavors that come with fresh food. And if you're feeling particularly inspired, consider growing some of your own food. Growing your own food is an act of nurturing and care. It's uplifting. It also encourages you to be outside and connect with the land. Plus, nothing tastes better than a simple tomato and cucumber salad from your garden or a salsa that you've blended up from your own veggies and herbs. And a final essential step, start each meal with a sense of gratitude for your food, the land where it grew, and the people who harvested and prepared it. Meals are the perfect opportunity to start your practice of gratitude. Tip number 4, sleep is not negotiable. I'm sure you've heard the myth that entrepreneurs need to wake up at 5 a.m. to start working and then work long hours into the night. If you're committed to your business, you should forego sleep because sleep is a sign of weakness. This is, of course, all nonsense. No one can function at their peak if they aren't sleeping. Exhaustion leads to poor decision-making, frequent mistakes, uncontrolled tempers, and even illness. Sleep creates focus, efficiency, and resilience. It's the glue that holds your wellness together. Unfortunately for many of us, even if we aren't working long hours, a good night's sleep can be hard to come by. Lingering stress and an attachment to devices keep our brains turned on well into the night. Luger and Collins recommend creating a nighttime ritual that will help your body recognize that sleep is coming. This means turning off your screens at least an hour before bed and keeping them out of your bedroom. Then find something that brings you calm, like maybe a light tidying of the house, reading a book, or taking a warm shower. Do this activity with a sense of gratitude, recognizing the value it has in your overall well-being. Commit to doing this ritual every night, and your brain will start to recognize it as a signal that sleep is coming. Then once you get your body into bed, your brain will be ready for bed too. Tip number 5, find purpose in your community. Whether your community is your family, neighbors, a slow-pitch softball team, friends from childhood, or a group of supportive entrepreneurs, make the people in your life a part of your daily focus. Community brings us joy and fun, but it also gives us purpose and meaning. Having a sense of responsibility for others fosters self-worth, belonging, leadership, empathy, confidence, and compassion. These are assets you need to be a successful entrepreneur and a fulfilled human being. Your community does not need to be large, and it does not need to include everyone you've ever met. In fact, it's best to create what the authors call a sacred circle of the most essential and supportive people in your life and build real, meaningful relationships. Buoy the people in your sacred circle when they are in need, and they will do the same for you when you face hardships. This love and support will keep you going no matter the challenges you face. My small business book review for The 7 Circles. So I've been feeling pretty overwhelmed with work, and The 7 Circles came to me at just the right time. It was a reminder of the little things I need to do each day to rejuvenate myself and create more happiness and energy. And I really appreciated the complete lack of judgment, competition, or perfectionism that they brought to the wellness discussion. This book was also full of education about diverse Native American practices and the painful history that this community has had to overcome. I certainly wouldn't call this a must-read for small business owners, but it is a valuable gift for anyone looking to reconnect with themselves, their community, and the earth on which we live. I give this book a 4 out of 5 stars for small business owners. Hey, small business owners, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. And if you'd like to join the discussion, visit us at Climb the Small Business Book Club. The link is in the description, and we'd love to meet you.